Sixth chakra, you know, the colors are not exact, but the vibration is fluorite and sapphire. Who was it that was going on about sapphire? No. Yeah, star sapphire, but sapphire as well. So fluorite, very important stone. What it's doing is, we call it the breakup elixir. Not for breaking up in relationships, but for breaking up blockages. So anybody who's got headaches, chronic headaches, chronic muscle tension in the neck, head, cranium, jaw, throat, shoulders. Have got your attention yet? Fluorite combo and fluorite, yeah. So it just helps to decrystallize the, you know, because tension just gets embedded. And you get these little pockets of tension. You get a massage and you're going along and all of a sudden they hit that pocket. It's like, ow, that hurts. So you can use, in massage, fluorite, put it in the massage oil, put it on a person's body, and where that knot was that wasn't giving before, it'll just go poof, much more easily anyway. So it's just breaking up and getting the energy flow, because it works in the etheric body. A lot of times what we're storing the problem is in the etheric body, which keeps the physical body from getting what it needs. So this breaks it up, gets the flow going, and then it flows in the physical body as well. Has to. And sapphire, one of my personal favorites. We found these sapphires in a gem store in Taos, New Mexico. It was on a 3-month quest to find gems to make the Gem Elixirs, and we pull in and we walk in there, and a number of people had recommended this place. We had to go there. It's quite a bit out of the way, but we walk in there. There's a really nice gentleman. His name was Robert. Got any sapphires? He said, yeah, I just got some in, and he leads us over to the back of the shop, and he's got 2 big salad bowls full of sapphires. And I just dropped to my knees. I mean, I felt I was in the temple. You know, it's like, oh my God, and I just said, Jane saw, I see that look. I'm gonna go out and have some coffee and lunch, and I'll be back later. And I just, one by one, went through both bowls of sapphires. And, oh, it's so amazing. And so I picked this one out. Just one. Well, no, we got a couple of them. But, you know, it's just this feeling of being so connected, sitting with all those sapphires, and the guy was just laughing. He's like, you know. Because, I mean, there was so much amazing stuff in that shop. But sapphire is this sense of connection which came up in a lot of these processes that we've been doing this weekend, that I have all the time. Doesn't matter how I feel, doesn't matter what I'm going through, doesn't matter how I'm relating to my vortex. I've always got spiritual support. And the visualization is to imagine that you have your own personal star. Okay, so somewhere out there in the heavens, you have your own personal star. It's your star, it's nobody else's, just yours. And there's a line of energy coming from that star directly to you. And that is an unbroken line. Nothing can break that line of energy. And that star represents your spiritual home, and that's the support that you knew that you would have from the spiritual plane when you decided to incarnate. It's like, well, yeah, of course I can do these things, you know, the stuff on the list. Of course I can do these things. Go to New Zealand, you know, do all this great stuff. Because I know I have this support. And then we come in and we have amnesia, some of us. And it's like, now all of a sudden this looks a little bit different. The brochure that they gave me, you know, it's not making sense. So sapphire restores that. It's not that it even restores the connection, because the connection is never broken. It restores your perspective and tangible sense of the connection being there. It's like, oh yeah, that connection's still there. And then developing that and having that be stronger so that it's just more conscious. It's like, yeah, I know I'm supported from the source. Another way of calling it the source. I'm supported from the source, and I'm always going to be supported from the source. And therefore, I can be loyal to why I came here. And Jane came up with this fantastic phrase for this. It inspires loyalty to action that serves your truth. Loyalty to action that serves your truth. So, in other words, you're going to remain committed to action that serves your truth, your life purpose. You don't have to, do actions that don't do that. And you're also not just going to sit there and say, well, I don't feel supported, so I'm not going to do anything. But loyalty to action that serves my truth, that helps me move forward in my life. And then the other sapphires, star sapphire, sapphire ruby, is just moving that out in different ways. Star sapphire is sort of times 10, sapphire times 10. Yeah, I mean, this is in the 6th chakra because you need the sense of it coming in. It actually comes in right back here for me. And so it's that, I'm moving forward, I'm looking this direction, I don't have eyes in the back of my head, so I'm feeling that coming in and I'm just able to keep going forward. I don't have to think, well, is it there? Is it still there when I wake up in the morning? Now, if the sapphire was in another part of the body, that would just bring it into another part of the body and there'd be a different relationship to it.